Welcome to the first episode, I guess, of uWu Review. This series we're going to be trying out some animes that I haven't seen, but at the very beginning of this we're going to be doing a lot of animes that I have already seen. First notably is going to be DeathNote. It was the very first one that I watched. If it looks like there's a lot of jump cuts, it's kind of hard to breathe in this thing. I haven't done like a full-on talking video with this, but I wanted to use the helmet some more. But anyway, back on track. DeathNote. I'm going to be probably doing two parts on this. The first one going to be up to, I'm looking at episode 26, because that's kind of where it ended, and then they started up something new to follow along with the story of it. Kind of weird when I was first watching it. I didn't feel right about it, but we'll get to that. So I'm kind of saying it's like 2 seasons, but it's only 1. But yeah, I'm looking at episode 26, so we'll do that up for the first part. So I think just to start out, very, very cool concept. By the way, spoilers ahead, obviously, because now I'm going to be talking about a lot of the story. So I'm not going to talk about the entire story, because that would just be boring, and you can just go watch it yourself. Like I said, we are going to keep these kind of short, sweet, simple, not too long. Basis, like plot, concept, all that, fucking great. There are Shinigami, being angels of death, as what I believe it was actually translated to, that are able to kill humans with a book called a DeathNote, obviously the name. And if you drop one, human picks it up, they have to use it until they die or give it back to you, whatever. The whole plot is Yagami Light finds the DeathNote. He ends up getting a Shinigami named Ryuk, which I have a pop of him somewhere in here. And Light starts using the book to kill people that are in prison or being in prison for murder, rape, terrorism, things like that. You know, very heinous acts at first. It ends up turning into a whole cat and mouse chase between him and the pseudo, like, police incorporation trying to find and track down the person that's doing all these murders. There's a lot of shenanigans happening in between too, and a lot of Light and the main character chasing him, L, as well as the, like, girlfriend Misa that is trying to help Light in this as well. She ends up becoming a Kira at one point too. But to keep these short and simple, whole concept of it, highly recommend. The characters add to it beautifully, and it's a lot of fun to watch. I've watched it a couple times, or 3 or 4 times myself, actually, and I believe it was the anime that I used to get my wife into it as well, into watching anime. Not wearing my ring because I'm at home. And for the final part for the TikTok is DeathNote. Yes, good, very good. For the rest of you, like I said, story, characters, awesome. This is part 1 for the first, like I said, 26 episodes. The second part will be going after the last episodes. And then I would also say, what do you want me to do next? After I do the second one, I'll ask in that one too. I have watched Attack on Titan. We're still watching Spy Family because that stuff's coming out, but I am completely open to just jumping in from where it is right now. I've also seen Tokyo Ghoul, and I've watched a little bit of My Hero and Naruto, things like that. But if any of you want to give me recommendations, I've also had a recommendation for Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, so watch out for those ones sometime later when I actually get around to watching them. But thank you for everyone watching up until this point. Like I said, short, sweet, simple. I'm hoping to do more of these, like I said, with all the others. I just don't know exactly how long that will end up taking me. But either way, I think this will be kind of enjoyable, especially not even being that long. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be, but we'll try and keep these under 10 minutes, just quick little boom, there you go. Also, just a side note, the thing that I did at the beginning, because I was editing earlier, just to make sure that all this looked good, I don't know where that came from, but I think we're going to stick with it. I don't know. Anyway, see ya.